Have you ever hit a roadblock despite doing everything right? You put in the effort, check off the tasks, but the progress doesn't match your hard work. Why is that? The secret to real success lies not in the effort alone, but in personal growth. Jim Rohn's teachings emphasize that to achieve true fulfillment, you need to work harder on yourself. The best way to unlock lasting success is to improve from within first. Let's dive into how you can start creating real change in your life today. When we talk about personal responsibility, it's easy to think it's something simple and straightforward. But in reality, it's a concept that many people overlook or struggle with every day. The problem is, if you don't take full responsibility for your life, you risk falling into a victim mindset where everything feels out of your control. This mindset leads to a belief that your circumstances, your environment, or other people are to blame for where you are in life. You might think, I would be successful if I had a better boss, or I could be happier if I lived somewhere else. The more you blame external factors, the more power you give away, leaving you feeling stuck and powerless. Without the ability to take ownership of your actions, choices, and outcomes, you remain in a loop of frustration as you wait for something or someone else to change before you can move forward. It's important to understand that life isn't something that just happens to you. It's something that happens because of you. You have the power to shape your future, and that power lies in your ability to take responsibility for what's happening in your life. This doesn't mean that bad things won't happen or that every circumstance is in your control, but how you respond to challenges is entirely up to you. If you choose to see problems as opportunities for growth, you begin to take back the reins of your life. Instead of focusing on everything that's wrong, you start looking at what you can do differently to change the outcome. This shift in perspective is the first step toward empowerment and growth. To back this up, there's powerful research that shows how the way we think about our abilities directly impacts our success. Carol Dweck, a psychologist from Stanford University, conducted extensive research on mindset and discovered that people who believe their abilities are malleable, people who adopt a growth mindset, are far more likely to succeed. People with a growth mindset are focused on improving themselves, learning from failures, and taking responsibility for their actions. In contrast, those with a fixed mindset, who believe their abilities are static and unchangeable, often shy away from challenges and resist responsibility. The difference between these two mindsets is enormous. Those who take personal responsibility and believe they can improve are far more resilient and persistent, which leads to better results over time. When you take personal responsibility, you stop waiting for things to get better on their own and start focusing on what you can do to change your situation. Instead of waiting for external factors to change, you become proactive in creating your own opportunities. The more you own your actions, the more empowered you become. It's about acknowledging that while you can't control everything, you can control how you respond to life. This shift in mindset gives you the confidence to take action, knowing that you're the one who holds the power to make things better. This idea of personal responsibility has real, tangible benefits that extend beyond theory. Studies show that people who take ownership of their lives experience lower levels of stress and higher levels of happiness and success. When you accept that you are the one responsible for your decisions, you stop wasting time blaming others or feeling sorry for yourself. Instead, you start focusing on solutions, making better choices, and taking consistent action. This leads to greater self-confidence and a deeper sense of fulfillment because you know that you are in control of your journey. Imagine the freedom that comes with taking full responsibility for your life. No longer will you feel like a passenger in your own story. Instead, you will feel like the author, actively creating the plot. The next time you face a challenge, you will ask yourself, what can I do to change this? What steps can I take right now to improve this situation? This shift in perspective isn't just about thinking differently. It's about changing the way you approach life altogether. When you start to take responsibility for every action, big or small, you begin to unlock your true potential. You stop waiting for permission or for circumstances to align perfectly. You realize that you are the one who has the power to change your life, starting today. By embracing personal responsibility, you tap into an incredible power that will fuel your growth, guide you through difficult times, and ultimately lead you to success. Jim Rohn often said, "You cannot change your destination overnight, but you can change your direction." And that's exactly what happens when you start taking full ownership of your life. You change the direction of your journey, taking one small step at a time towards a future that you are actively creating. The more you take responsibility, the more you grow, the more you achieve, and the more fulfilled you become. Change is a powerful force, yet it's something that many people resist, often out of fear or uncertainty. The idea of change can feel overwhelming, and the thought of stepping into the unknown can leave us paralyzed. If you're not willing to embrace change, you'll find yourself stuck in the same routine, facing the same challenges, and, ultimately, missing out on new opportunities. The problem with resisting change is that life doesn't wait for you to be ready. It moves forward, whether you're prepared or not. By not changing, you unintentionally close the door on growth and improvement, and that can prevent you from reaching your full potential. This resistance to change isn't just a psychological hurdle. It's rooted in how our brains are wired. We are creatures of habit, and our brains thrive on routines. According to neuroscience, our brain works hard to create efficient patterns for the tasks we do regularly, and change disrupts those patterns. This disruption triggers a sense of discomfort because our brains are trying to conserve energy and avoid uncertainty. However, research also shows that when we embrace change, our brains actually grow. Neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to reorganize and form new neural connections, is the science behind why change is so crucial. When you challenge yourself to step outside of your comfort zone, your brain begins to form new pathways, making you more adaptable and resilient. The more you expose yourself to change, the easier it becomes, and the more it fosters personal growth. The benefits of embracing change are immense. People who willingly adapt to new situations are not only more successful in their personal and professional lives, but they also experience higher levels of happiness and fulfillment. Studies have shown that individuals who embrace change and seek out new experiences have lower levels of stress and higher levels of life satisfaction. This is because change brings novelty, which stimulates the brain's reward system. The more we experience new things, the more we expand our horizons and grow as individuals. Embracing change can lead to greater resilience, creativity, and overall well-being, which is why it's so important to welcome it rather than resist it. In practical terms, embracing change doesn't mean you have to make massive leaps or take extreme risks. You can start small. Look for ways in your daily life where you can introduce new habits, thoughts, or experiences. For instance, if you've been doing the same workout routine for months, try a new type of exercise. If you always take the same route to work, consider taking a different path. These small changes might seem insignificant at first, but they send a powerful message to your brain. You are capable of change. As you begin to take on these smaller changes, you'll notice that you become more comfortable with discomfort. This builds your confidence, showing you that you can handle the uncertainty that comes with change. Change doesn't just apply to small, daily habits. It's also essential for big decisions. When faced with the opportunity for career growth or personal development, the natural instinct might be to stay in the comfort of what you know. However, taking the leap to pursue new opportunities, even if they come with risks, is often the key to unlocking your potential. Jim Rohn wisely said, "If you're not willing to change, you'll never grow." This statement rings true because without the willingness to change, you limit your chances of evolving into the person you need to be to achieve your goals. Change is not something to fear, it's something to welcome, because it holds the keys to new opportunities and experiences. When you begin to embrace change, it becomes easier to see that change isn't an obstacle, it's an opportunity. Life itself is a constant evolution, and those who are open to it are the ones who reap the rewards. So, start by recognizing the areas in your life where you might be resisting change. What are you afraid of? What changes are you avoiding? Once you identify them, challenge yourself to take one small step forward. Over time, as you start to embrace change, you'll realize that it's not as scary as you once thought. In fact, it will likely become one of the most powerful tools you have in unlocking your full potential. The idea of working hard is often associated with doing more in the external world, working longer hours, completing more tasks, or getting ahead of others in a competitive environment. However, Jim Rohn's philosophy teaches us that the most important work you'll ever do is the work you put into yourself. If you focus all your energy on external achievements without improving yourself, You may reach success, but it will often feel shallow and fleeting. The problem with neglecting self-development is that, over time, you'll hit a ceiling. Without personal growth, the skills, mindset, and habits that help you achieve one level of success will no longer be enough to push you to the next. Eventually, you'll find yourself plateauing, frustrated by the lack of progress despite your hard work. There's a clear reason why working harder on yourself is the key to unlocking long-term success. Research has shown that personal growth is a predictor of professional success. A study conducted by the American Psychological Association revealed that individuals who consistently work on their personal development, by investing in learning new skills, cultivating positive habits, and developing emotional intelligence, tend to experience higher levels of success in their careers and greater satisfaction in their personal lives. The reason is simple. When you improve yourself, you are better equipped to handle challenges, seize opportunities, and inspire others. You not only become more competent, but also more resilient and adaptable. You evolve into someone who can lead with confidence, navigate difficulties with ease, and continuously pursue new heights. The impact of working on yourself isn't just limited to your career. It transforms every aspect of your life. Personal growth has a ripple effect, influencing your relationships, health, mindset, and overall sense of purpose. The more you invest in developing your mind, body, and spirit, the more you will find that opportunities naturally begin to present themselves. For instance, if you take the time to develop better communication skills, your relationships will improve. If you work on building your emotional resilience, you'll find yourself handling stress and setbacks in a more productive way. Each step you take toward improving yourself directly correlates to an increase in your ability to succeed, not just in one area, but in all areas of your life. So, how can you practically apply this idea of working harder on yourself? The first step is to dedicate time each day to self-improvement. This doesn't have to be overwhelming. Small, consistent efforts over time lead to massive results. You can start by reading books that expand your knowledge, attending workshops that develop your skills, or taking courses that challenge you to think differently. Investing in yourself is one of the best returns you'll ever get, because as you grow, the world around you opens up. For example, if you want to improve your health, rather than focusing only on dieting or exercise, consider how you can also improve your mindset and attitude toward your body. By working on your mental and emotional health alongside your physical health, you create lasting changes that will benefit you for years to come. It's also important to surround yourself with people who encourage your growth. Just as you work on improving yourself, seek out individuals who push you to be better, whether they are mentors, peers, or friends. The people you surround yourself with influence your growth, so choosing to spend time with those who challenge you to improve will propel you forward. Jim Rohn once famously said, "You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with." This speaks volumes about the power of environment. If you want to grow, you need to create an environment that supports that growth. If your current circle isn't aligned with your goals, it might be time to find a new group that encourages personal development and inspires you to reach for more. Working harder on yourself also involves embracing discipline and consistency. It's not enough to simply have the desire to improve. You need to be disciplined in applying the right actions day after day. Whether it's sticking to a new habit, pushing through challenges, or holding yourself accountable to your goals, the consistency of your efforts is what creates lasting change. While working hard on your goals externally is important, it is your internal growth that will sustain your progress over time. As you build stronger habits, better decision-making skills, and a mindset of growth, you'll find that the external results will follow naturally. In the end, the true value of working harder on yourself is the transformative effect it has on every aspect of your life. It's not just about achieving success, but about becoming a better version of yourself, someone who is capable of handling anything life throws your way. When you invest in your personal growth, you not only become more skilled, knowledgeable, and confident, but you also become someone who can inspire others to do the same. The process of working on yourself is never-ending, but each step forward is a powerful testament to the potential that lies within you. In today's fast-paced world, it can be easy to overlook the importance of personal growth. We're often so focused on achieving external goals, be it career success, financial stability, or material possessions, that we forget to nurture the most important asset we have, ourselves. Self-improvement isn't just a trendy catchphrase. It's the foundation for achieving lasting success and fulfillment. If you neglect this, you run the risk of becoming stagnant, of reaching a point where your external achievements no longer feel meaningful because you haven't grown internally. The value of self-improvement lies in its ability to continually push you forward, creating momentum that leads to bigger, more rewarding goals. The problem with ignoring self-improvement is that without it, you are essentially operating on autopilot. You may go through the motions of life, but you're not actively pursuing growth or development. You might achieve some success, but you'll quickly find that your skills plateau. Without the drive to constantly improve, your progress will be limited. In a world that's always evolving, those who stop improving themselves risk falling behind. Whether it's learning new skills, developing emotional intelligence, or adopting healthier habits, failure to focus on self-improvement will ultimately prevent you from reaching your fullest potential. Worse still, you might find yourself stuck in a cycle of frustration, wondering why things aren't working out despite your hard work. Research backs up the idea that self-improvement is crucial for long-term success. In a study published in the Journal of Applied Psychology, researchers found that individuals who engage in regular self-improvement tend to perform better in their careers, have stronger relationships, and report higher levels of happiness and well-being. The study suggests that people who prioritize personal growth are not only more resilient in the face of adversity, but they are also more likely to adapt to new challenges and opportunities. The reason for this is that self-improvement fuels a mindset of growth. People who continually work on themselves are more likely to see setbacks as opportunities to learn rather than insurmountable obstacles. This mindset shift allows them to stay focused, motivated, and open to new possibilities, ultimately leading to better outcomes in every area of life. The science behind self-improvement is rooted in the idea of neuroplasticity, which refers to the brain's ability to form new neural connections throughout life. This means that our brains are always capable of adapting, changing, and growing, regardless of our age. Every time you make the effort to learn something new, break a bad habit, or push through a challenge, you're literally rewiring your brain. As Jim Rohn famously said, you don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. Each small step you take toward improving yourself creates a compounding effect, gradually expanding your potential and capabilities. In practical terms, the value of self-improvement can be seen in many areas of life. For example, if you want to improve your career prospects, learning new skills and staying current in your field will make you more competitive. If you want to improve your relationships, working on communication, empathy, and emotional intelligence can lead to deeper, more meaningful connections with others. If you want to improve your health, taking steps to better your nutrition, exercise, and mental well-being will not only make you feel better, but it will also enhance your overall quality of life. By continually improving yourself, you create a ripple effect that positively impacts everything around you. However, self-improvement isn't something that happens overnight. It requires consistent effort, discipline, and a willingness to step outside of your comfort zone. You don't have to make huge changes all at once, but you should commit to making small, intentional improvements every day. Whether it's setting aside time for reading, journaling, or practicing mindfulness, these small habits can have a profound impact on your overall growth. The key is to be intentional and consistent. By setting aside time each day to work on yourself, whether it's learning a new skill, reflecting on your thoughts, or taking better care of your body, you'll begin to see gradual, yet powerful, changes in your life. The beauty of self-improvement is that it's a lifelong journey. There's no end point, no final destination. The process of learning, growing, and becoming better is ongoing. Each new challenge you face presents an opportunity for growth, and each time you push through it, you come out stronger and more capable. Ultimately, the value of self-improvement lies not just in the success it brings, but in the person you become along the way. The more you invest in your own development, the more capable and confident you'll feel, and the more fulfilling your life will be. One of the most powerful principles for personal development is the ability to shift your focus. The way we direct our attention shapes our thoughts, behaviors, and ultimately, our outcomes in life. The problem with not shifting your focus is that you become locked in on a narrow perspective, often fixated on problems, limitations, or external circumstances that prevent you from moving forward. When you focus only on what's going wrong or what you don't have, it becomes impossible to see the opportunities right in front of you. This limited focus keeps you stuck in a cycle of negativity and frustration, making it harder to achieve your goals and move toward success. Jim Rohn often spoke about the importance of focusing on the right things. He emphasized that in order to grow and develop, you must shift your focus from what you don't want to what you do want. This simple shift can completely change the direction of your life. When you focus on what's going wrong, you drain yourself emotionally and mentally, reinforcing feelings of helplessness and defeat. But when you shift your focus to what you can control, your thoughts, your actions, and your responses to life's challenges, you empower yourself to take charge of your future. This shift in focus is key to unlocking your potential and becoming the person you want to be. Research on the power of focus supports this idea. A study conducted by the University of California, Berkeley, found that the human brain has an amazing capacity to change the way it processes information depending on where we direct our attention. When we focus on negative thoughts or problems, our brains become flooded with stress hormones that inhibit creative thinking and problem solving. However, when we focus on positive thoughts, possibilities, and solutions, our brains release chemicals that improve focus, enhance creativity, and increase our capacity to think clearly. This shift in focus not only makes you feel better, but it also makes you more capable of finding solutions and achieving your goals. The practice of shifting your focus requires intentional effort. The first step is becoming aware of where your attention is currently directed. Are you constantly thinking about what's not working in your life? Are you consumed by negative thoughts or circumstances that are beyond your control? If so, it's time to make a conscious decision to shift your focus. Jim Rohn famously said, "Your income is the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with, but I believe this can be extended to your thoughts." The quality of your life is the average of the thoughts you consistently focus on. If your thoughts are constantly negative or fear-driven, your life will reflect that energy. But if you focus on growth, possibility, and opportunities, your life will begin to mirror that mindset. One practical way to shift your focus is by creating a gratitude practice. Each day, take a few moments to write down or reflect on things you are grateful for. This could be anything from the people in your life to small moments of joy you experience throughout the day. When you intentionally focus on what's good in your life, you start to train your brain to seek out positive experiences. Over time, you'll find that your perspective shifts from one of lack and frustration to one of abundance and possibility. By continually focusing on what's working, what you have, and the progress you've made, you start to attract more of the same. Another way to shift your focus is by setting clear goals and intentions. Having a clear vision of what you want to achieve helps direct your attention and energy toward those goals. It's easy to get distracted by the noise of daily life, but when you have a strong focus on your goals, you'll naturally filter out distractions. Whether it's a career goal, a health goal, or a personal growth goal, keeping your focus on your desired outcome helps you stay motivated and committed, even in the face of challenges. Write down your goals, break them into manageable steps, and consistently direct your energy toward achieving them. This focused approach not only moves you closer to success, but also helps you stay grounded, even when things get tough. When you shift your focus, you also create space for new opportunities. Often, we miss out on opportunities simply because we are so focused on the problems or limitations in our lives. By shifting your focus from problems to possibilities, you open yourself up to new ways of thinking, new ideas, and new paths to success. For instance, if you're struggling at work, instead of focusing on the difficulties, shift your attention to what you can learn from the experience. Every challenge has something to teach you, and by changing your focus, you can turn setbacks into stepping stones for growth. This shift in focus isn't just about changing your thoughts, it's about changing your actions. When you focus on solutions instead of problems, you start taking proactive steps toward making improvements. Instead of waiting for circumstances to change, you take responsibility for what you can control and move forward. As you begin to take positive action, you'll find that opportunities and solutions start appearing more readily, and your sense of progress will increase. Shifting your focus is one of the most transformative practices you can implement in your life. It's a small change with massive results. By consciously choosing where to direct your attention, you become the architect of your own experience, able to navigate challenges with clarity, resilience, and confidence. The more you practice shifting your focus, the more you'll realize how much power you have over your own life. You're not a passive participant in your story. You are the one holding the pen. One of the most profound lessons we can learn in life is the difference between attraction and pursuit. The problem many people face is that they focus too much on the chase, the relentless pursuit of goals, success, or external validation, without understanding that what you attract in life is just as important as what you chase after. Too often, we think that success, happiness, or fulfillment can only be achieved through sheer effort, grinding away, and chasing our dreams. While hard work is important, focusing solely on the pursuit of external outcomes can often leave us feeling disconnected, burnt out, or unfulfilled. The shift between attraction and pursuit lies in understanding that there's an energy to both. When you are always in pursuit, constantly reaching, striving, and chasing, you can get lost in the process, as if happiness or success is something always just out of reach. This mindset can leave you in a state of continual striving, where the goalpost keeps moving further away, no matter how hard you try. On the other hand, attraction involves an alignment of your actions, thoughts, and beliefs with the kind of life you want to live. It's not about chasing something. It's about becoming the kind of person who naturally attracts the right opportunities, relationships, and success. When you operate from a place of attraction, you don't need to chase. Things start to fall into place as a natural result of who you've become. This concept is supported by both psychological principles and scientific research. A study from Harvard University found that individuals who focus on becoming the best versions of themselves, through cultivating positive self-beliefs, maintaining a growth mindset, and building confidence, are more likely to attract opportunities. This is because attraction isn't about forcing outcomes, but about creating the conditions in your life where good things can flow to you. When you improve your mindset and work on becoming a person who radiates confidence and positivity, you send out an energy that draws in similar energies. It's not about effort, but about alignment. As Jim Rohn put it, success is something you attract by the person you become. When we focus on attraction, we begin to build from the inside out, rather than the outside in. The more you develop yourself, whether by learning new skills, strengthening your emotional intelligence, or cultivating self-discipline, the more you become the kind of person who attracts opportunities, respect, and success naturally. It's similar to the law of gravity. When you work on your own development and align yourself with your goals, everything you need gravitates toward you. This isn't about passivity. It's about focusing on what you can control, your mindset, your habits, and your growth, and allowing the universe or life to bring the right circumstances to you. The beauty of this principle is that it doesn't require endless striving or struggling against the tide. Pursuit can often be exhausting. It's the constant push to go further, do more, and be better. While that effort can lead to success, it can also lead to burnout and dissatisfaction if it's not balanced with self-care and inner alignment. Attraction, on the other hand, invites ease. When you attract success, love, or opportunities, it feels more like a natural flow rather than a struggle. It doesn't mean you're passive. It simply means that you are aligning yourself with the opportunities that are already available to you, but might be hidden because your focus was solely on relentless pursuit. To make this shift from pursuit to attraction, you must focus on the process, not just the results. Instead of obsessing over the destination, concentrate on becoming the kind of person who attracts the results you want. If you want more success, focus on becoming more disciplined, more capable, and more confident. If you want better relationships, work on being more empathetic, communicative, and supportive. By becoming the person who embodies the qualities you seek, you naturally draw in the right people, experiences, and opportunities. A practical way to put this into action is by visualizing your ideal life and the type of person you want to become. Instead of just imagining the success or material rewards, focus on the traits, qualities, and habits of the person who already possesses them. Once you have a clear vision of who you need to become, begin aligning your thoughts, actions, and decisions with that version of yourself. You will begin to notice that the things you used to chase start coming to you with less effort and more ease. Opportunities present themselves, relationships deepen, and success flows naturally because you are now aligned with what you want to attract. In the pursuit of your dreams, remember that attraction is just as powerful as hard work. It's not about constantly chasing success, but about becoming the person who embodies it. When you work on yourself, align your actions with your vision, and stay true to your values, you'll naturally attract the life you want. By embracing attraction over mere pursuit, you open the door to not just achieving your goals, but to creating a life filled with flow, fulfillment, and effortless success. In our pursuit of success, we often focus solely on one area of our lives, whether it's our career, our finances, or our relationships. But Jim Rohn taught us the importance of holistic success, which means achieving balance and fulfillment across all areas of life: personal, professional, physical, and spiritual. The problem with neglecting one area of your life while focusing all your energy on another is that it creates imbalance, leading to stress, burnout, and a sense of dissatisfaction. When you invest only in your career, for example, at the cost of your health or relationships, you may achieve outward success, but inside, you may feel empty or disconnected. Holistic success is about creating harmony between all aspects of your life so that you can thrive in every area and experience true fulfillment. Research consistently supports the idea that well-rounded success leads to greater happiness and long-term fulfillment. A study by the University of California, Berkeley, found that people who focus on cultivating multiple aspects of their lives, such as personal development, relationships, and physical health, tend to experience higher levels of happiness and life satisfaction. When we approach success from a holistic perspective, we stop seeing life as a series of isolated pursuits and start to view it as an interconnected whole. For example, when your health is strong, your mental clarity improves, allowing you to make better decisions in your career. When your relationships are fulfilling, they provide emotional support that helps you navigate challenges more effectively in every other area of life. Holistic success also ties into the idea of well-being, which includes physical health, mental health, and emotional balance. Studies from the World Health Organization have shown that a person's overall well-being significantly affects their ability to perform in all areas of life. If you're constantly stressed, anxious, or physically unwell, it's difficult to maintain focus and motivation, let alone achieve your goals. True success isn't just about achieving professional milestones or accumulating wealth. It's about being in a state of balance and harmony that allows you to pursue and enjoy all aspects of your life fully. The key to achieving holistic success is to recognize that success isn't a one-size-fits-all approach. It requires intentionality and planning to ensure that each area of your life gets the attention it deserves. For example, if you're focusing on your career but neglecting your health, it's important to step back and reevaluate how you can create balance. You may need to schedule time for exercise, prioritize sleep, or focus on improving your nutrition to support your energy and mental clarity. Similarly, if you're dedicating all your time to work, it might be time to reconnect with your family, friends, or your spiritual practices to maintain a sense of emotional well-being. A practical approach to achieving holistic success is to start by setting goals in all areas of your life. Don't just focus on one area and forget the rest. Jim Rohn believed that success is not a single destination, but rather the continuous pursuit of personal growth. Take time to assess each aspect of your life: career, health, relationships, and personal growth, and set clear goals for each. For instance, you might set a goal to improve your physical health by exercising regularly and eating better. At the same time, you can focus on your career by improving your skills, seeking promotions, or networking. Balancing your personal life by setting aside quality time for family or friends and taking time for relaxation and self-care is just as important as professional goals. Moreover, holistic success requires an ongoing commitment to personal development. As you grow and evolve in one area of your life, it's crucial to reassess and adjust your goals in other areas as well. This continuous process of growth ensures that you're not just achieving temporary success in one area, but creating a life of lasting fulfillment across the board. It's about being adaptable and constantly aligning your actions and mindset with your highest values and long-term vision. Achieving holistic success also means recognizing the importance of self-compassion. It's easy to get caught up in the hustle and feel like you have to be perfect in every area. But true success doesn't require perfection. It requires balance, effort, and a commitment to self-improvement. Understand that you will face setbacks in every area of life, and that's part of the process. Instead of being hard on yourself, allow yourself grace as you work toward your goals. Self-compassion creates the emotional resilience necessary for sustainable success and helps you maintain balance as you navigate challenges. In conclusion, holistic success is the key to achieving true fulfillment in life. It's not about excelling in one area while sacrificing others, but about achieving balance and nurturing growth in every aspect of your life. By focusing on personal development, relationships, health, and well-being in tandem, you can create a life that is rich in meaning and happiness. Remember, success is not just about the goals you achieve, but about the person you become and the life you live while working toward them. When you focus on holistic success, you open the door to a fulfilling and well-rounded life where all aspects of your being, your mind, body, and spirit, thrive together. As we wrap up, remember that true success isn't about relentless pursuit or checking off endless goals. It's about personal growth and becoming the person who naturally attracts the life you desire. Jim Rohn's principles show us that when we focus on developing ourselves, we unlock the potential for a balanced, fulfilling life. Whether it's improving your mindset, building meaningful relationships, or taking care of your physical and emotional well-being, success starts within. So, take the time to invest in yourself. It's the best decision you'll ever make. The path to a fulfilled, successful life is already within your reach. Now it's up to you to take the first step and start becoming the person you were always meant to be. Your journey to unlocking your true potential starts today.